guys, I am gonna do a my phone is bouncing. A spend the day with me video. We're going to do school, and I'm going to deep clean my kitchen. I need to get in the cupboards and rearrange and clean out, and I need to do my countertops. I have these horrible. I'll see if I can get a view of them. I have these horrible textured countertops. We eventually want to change them, but you know how that goes. So, and I have some Barkeeper's Helper. I think I'm going to try and scrub them with that. I've used Mr. Clean Eraser before and baking soda before, but we get Kool-Aid, well not Kool-Aid, but flavored juice stains and everything else. So, anyway, I'm going to be doing that. We're going to get breakfast first. Some of you are going to be very disturbed by the fact that I have dirty dishes on my counter first thing in the morning. My dishwasher was running in full. My daughter's job is to unload the dishwasher, so that part won't get taken care of until my daughter is up and unloads the dishwasher. So for those of you who are disturbed by dirty dishes in the morning and going to bed without having a perfectly clean kitchen, sorry. This may not be the video for you, because that's usually how we go to bed, because the dishwasher is almost always running. Sometimes I'm lucky enough to get on that cycle where it's just perfect and the dinner dishes and everything just fit with nothing or almost nothing left over, and I can run it and come into a clean kitchen, but that's usually not the case, and it's not the case this morning. So I'm going to start with getting everybody breakfast, and we will get our day going with that. Okay, so real quick, I made these piggies with cheese yesterday, and I just got some refrigerated pizza crust dough, the kind in the tube, and we had some bratwurst left over, and I had some like American cheese slices. So I cut up what was left of the bratwurst into each bratwurst I cut into 3 pieces, and then I wrapped it in a piece of pizza dough, and I put some cheese in there also, and then I just baked it. And so this is my 8-year-old is gonna have one for breakfast. I think I'm gonna have one for breakfast. It was lunch for my 2 littles yesterday. My older ones were on a field trip out of their homeschool group. So anyway, super easy breakfast to keep in the refrigerator or freezer and pull out for those kids who need a bit of protein. I know if mine don't get a bit of protein, they're asking for food. And we are doing cereal this morning. We usually do oatmeal, but I had to run to Dollar General. I was completely out of oats. So I ran to Dollar General for some oats, and they didn't have any. So the kids are getting spoiled today with their crunch berries. So that's our breakfast this morning. Real quick also, this is really going to bother some of you as well. I tend to leave my cupboards open. Yeah, drives my husband nuts too. think I'm going to start with the cupboards, since I'm waiting for my daughter to do the kitchen. It is 9 o'clock. It's been a very long weekend / beginning of the week for her, so I am going to get her up now. Usually we start the day earlier than this, but like I said, we had 3 very late nights in a row. One was a school homeschool function. It was a scavenger hunt that we do for the kids, and she spent the night at a friend's house that night and got almost no sleep because one of the brothers had a friend over too, and they were wired from the scavenger hunt, and they stayed up almost all night. And the next night, my husband and I were doing Experiencing God Bible study with some friends who are actually getting ready to move away, and so we knew that was going to be a late night, and we don't leave her alone with the kids for late nights very often, actually never. But since they'll be moving away, and it was the last night of our little group meeting for that Bible study, we had they made flan, and we had that afterwards, and just talked and had a good time. So she stayed home with the littles, and we were 5 minutes away, so it wasn't like we were very far. She's 15. She can handle it. I was babysitting at that age. So anyway, and then it was the third night. I don't know, but it's just been crazy around here. And yesterday they had another field trip at the my dogs are running in, the National Weather Service. So it's just been busy. So I kind of let her sleep in and didn't worry about it. But because of that, I think I'm going to go ahead and start with the cupboards. That way I can do the counters after dishes are all put away. Does that make sense? I hope it does. It makes sense in my mind. First, I'm going to let my dogs in and feed them breakfast. Okay, so my husband called, kind of distracted me. Well, didn't distract me, that's a bad choice of words, but anyway, so my daughter got the dishwasher unloaded while I was on the phone with him, but it is now, bouncy, sorry, it is now 10 o'clock, so we're a little bit behind where I would like to be today, but we're just gonna go with it. So I'm gonna finish with the cupboards. I don't even know if I finished my breakfast. It's kind of the stage I'm in right now. Yes, you may have some juice. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the cupboards, and then we will homeschool, and then I will do the dishes. Apologies to all of you out there who are just going nuts that I can do anything with dishes being undone. I know you're out. Well, maybe you're not. Those people might have stopped watching a long time ago. So anyway, I will keep going. have left is this little corner area here, so I'm going to get this done real quick and get school going. We do have a can cupboard, but I just pretty much loaded that up, so it's pretty organized and there's nothing in there that needs to be gotten rid of. So I'm just going to do this area real quick and then we'll go on with school. 11:23, really late for us to be starting school, but we're starting school now. Today, we do some easy peasy right now. I'll have a video about that coming up because we've recently revamped a little bit with my second grader. But so there will be some computer work as well as some book work. So here we go. Okay, so I have my littles doing a firecraft. They're cutting pieces or ripping pieces of red, yellow, and orange onto a blue background for fire because they're learning the letter F. My 3-year-old is just kind of tagging along with my 5-year-old with learning letters and stuff. There's most of it stuff that he can do even though he's not totally absorbing everything. So I'm going to start my day with my second grader. Like I said, there's some online and then there's some paperwork because most of what he's doing at this moment is easy peasy, all in one. We do have some other books. If you can look at my second grade homeschool picks, it was not starting off as easy peasy, but that's sort of what it's become for right now for several reasons. We'll have a video up about that. So anyway, I'm gonna get him started real quick. fire crafts here. F is for fire. Pretty cool little thing.
Mom, I can make it to me.
Yeah. Real quick, just to show you what my littles are doing. My 3-year-old is working on just playing with these. I keep some activities in the homeschool table to keep them busy for as long as I possibly can. And then we have this Pete the Cat. I'll link to it below. It's Pete the Cat Big Lunch. And there is a game to it, but it's basically you have bread, upset stomach relief. Everyone shares. Share the friend.
And we have dogs.
Yeah.
Then I
And like
have
hot dogs or sausages or whatever, and you make your meal, and it is a game. But they like to just kind of put things together, make gross sandwiches, and then say, here, eat this, and just kind of have fun with it. So we don't always just play it as a game, but he just kind of sits and has fun and makes gross combinations because he's a boy and he thinks that's fun. You want to play your cards? Okay, so it's 2:40. We've been done with school for a bit. We had lunch. We did some read alouds, and my boys have been picking up their bedroom. I'm about to put all this stuff away, grab another cup of coffee, and then go into the kitchen and finish that. It's 2:40. Feels like I haven't gotten much done for it being this late, but we did get a late start, and I did make my bed and start some laundry, and our school is completely done, so I guess I'm not technically behind, but it just feels like I haven't gotten much done for the time it is, but I think I have, and we're okay. I would like to be done with everything today by about 4:30. We'll see if that happens. So back to it. I'm gonna get some coffee. I'm gonna get going on my dishes. While I'm standing here, I'm gonna take my vitamins. I have some women's chewables. I like the gummies. I have some iron that I take every day, so I'll get that here in just a little bit. I keep it in another cupboard, which is silly. but we keep our tools in the kitchen and our other vitamins in the other room. So anyway, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get the dishes loaded, and then I'm gonna start on the counters. Like I said, I'm a little bit behind where I want to be. No, but that's okay. That's real life, right? And tomorrow my plan is to get up earlier and get going. I forget what room's on my list tomorrow for deep clean. I think it's my living room. Maybe not. Maybe it's, I'm not sure. But kitchen is really the most time consuming, especially when I have to do the covers. So I think this is going to be my probably my longest day cleaning wise, but we'll see. can't see. I have my sink area, everything except the windowsill, which I will get when I'm done with cupboards. Counters. I have another counter over here where you can't see that I will move and do in a little bit. There's no cupboards. It's just an island. So I'm gonna move to this area. These are the dishes I just did that didn't go in the dishwasher that I'm just letting kind of air dry for now. So I'm gonna move. I want to come this way. Okay, I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna put this stuff away now, but I rearranged my microwave and my toaster oven because, well, I guess I could have left it, but that one plug right there, we have like almost no plugs in our kitchen. I have two right there and one on the other side of the sink. And so when I want to get a mixer out or use my blender, I'm having to unplug the microwave or the coffee pot. So I'm going to move my coffee pot right there, and then I'll have a free outlet that's always free there. And then on the other side of my sink, we usually have a wireless Bluetooth speaker, but we haven't used it for a while, so I'm not sure I'm going to put it back. So the only thing over there is an Alexa. No. So, I think that's what I'm going to do. If I change my mind, I can always move it back, right? like it. It's a little less, it always looks cluttered in that corner, but it's a little less cluttered. And then if I leave this open, with just the Alexa there, obviously the barkeeper's friend, and then that counter looks a lot more bare. And once I clean that windowsill off, I think it'll be better. And I'll have a little bit more space to work and cook if I need to. But again, we'll see how that actually works once I get into it. And you can see my cupboard door that I left open. So on to this cupboard. I think I'll put my paper towels over on the other side of the sink. Let's see how that looks real quick. Okay, one more thing real quick. Boop! I lost my butter dish. I was just using a Tupperware container for a butter dish. And so I have this in this Wonder bread thing. So if you have a favorite butter dish, or like a butter bell, whatever those are called, where you're supposed to keep them out on the counter or whatever, let me know in the description or in the comments, because I would love to get a nice pretty butter dish for keeping our butter out, because this is not so pretty, but it is what it is for right now. So if you have a favorite one, let me know. Not too shabby. I just have to do the top of the stove, the top of the microwave, and the windowsill. So I'll do that here in just a little bit. That's just more, the microwave and the top of the windowsill are just more tedious. So I'm going to save that maybe for when I'm doing dinner. We're just having some leftover rice with some chicken, and I have some sweet and sour sauce and some broccoli, and then the kids will probably have like mashed potatoes or something. They're not super crazy about rice with sweet and sour, so I think that's what we'll do with them. But anyway, so there's that. Now I've just gotta this mess. So I've got to do this. This has been my catch-all for the day of things that were on the other counter that I needed to move out of the way. And that counter is always just our catch-all for life. So, and then we have a big smart board that we don't have a projector set up, but we just have the smart board sitting there that we've been using kind of more like a dry erase board. So I'm going to get moving on this. And then the floors I will do when everybody goes to bed, because there is no sense in mopping when children and pets are in the room. Right, Mesa? Right, Mesa? Right? Yeah? Good girl. Okay, guys. guys, I feel like I'm on the home stretch. There's no more cupboards. I'm done with the sink. I'm done moving like little appliances. So I just have 2 surfaces. And like I said, floors will be done tonight. I'm gonna wipe the stove off after I do dinner tonight. And I didn't do the overhead fan thingamajig on the stove, so I will do that tonight after dinner as well. Might as well just do the stove once dinner's done. So I'm making a new mess. And while dinner is cooking, which it's leftovers, the only thing I have to cook is the chicken. So that's cooking. I'll do the top of the microwave and the windowsill. And then that's it. I have a few more things on my to-do list, but it's just picking up stuff. So no cleaning. And once the kitchen is done, that's the hardest room. Well, bathrooms. Bathrooms might be the hardest room to like deep clean. They're smaller though. I won't say they're harder. They're more unpleasant to deep clean. So yeah. And the refrigerator I am going to do on Thursday because Friday is garbage day. So I usually clean out my refrigerator when I remember on Thursday or before garbage day. It doesn't matter so much in the winter, but in the summer when it's like 110 degrees out, I don't like food that I've had to throw away sitting in the garbage can. So onward and upward. So one last surface to do before dinner. It's 4 o'clock. I'll probably start dinner. It will only take about 20 minutes, but so probably in about half hour, 40 minutes, unless I get news that my husband's going to be late. He drives for a living, so usually he's home by 5:30, but not always. Just depends on traffic and all that fun stuff, and the loads that he gets for the day. So, but I did want to share with you real quick. Don't close that, sweetie. Bible verse that we have right now on our whiteboard is Ephesians 2:10. For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. And I think sometimes in the day-to-day and the minute-by-minute, we can forget the larger purpose and the larger meaning of our lives, and that is the fact that we are made by God in the image of God, and we belong to Christ, and in Christ we can do all things, including the things we need to do for the home, and we can do them with joy and with purpose, because we know that taking care of a family and kids is much more than the tasks that we can break them into. We can break it down into cleaning a counter or cleaning a kitchen, but with our families, it is more than that. We are raising mighty warriors of God, and we are serving Him even in the small and the mundane things, like training children and keeping our homes somewhat clean and all of that fun stuff. So I'm going to get tackling this last surface, and then I just have some basic picking up to do, and then it'll be dinner time, and I'm off the clock until everybody goes to bed. And the only reason I'm something after everybody goes to bed really is because I want to get the floor done in the kitchen, and I don't want to do that while everybody's awake because I'll just trample it, won't you? And then there's no point in doing it. So I'm going to get tackling this counter. Alright, I'm going to try not to just shuffle this. I have to move some of it off to clean it, but I'm hoping not all of it comes back and it goes into place, not just gets shuffled, because I'm good at that. Now the paperwork probably will stay for now because I need, we need a better paper filing system. So I need like a nice filing cabinet or something. If you have a YouTube channel or a blog or something, and you have a paperwork organizational video, link to it in the comments because I need some ideas. We are getting a piano, and I totally forgot, possibly a desk from my mom. She retired, a little one, almost child size, but still, that's more wall space, right? So, I didn't know we were getting the piano, so I wasn't, somebody was getting rid of it, so I wasn't thinking about it when I said yes to the desk. So, I don't know. We do have covered space, so I could do a filing system in the closet, in the cupboard. If you have ideas for that, please let me know, because I really do need some ideas. Okay, so that's going to be about it for today. My goal for the new year after Christmas is to organize the paperwork and get some new things for like pens and pencils and such, so that this doesn't become kind of a catch-all desk. We no longer have a desk. We had a roll-top desk that we kept stuff in, but we got rid of that. So I need something that's either can fit in a cupboard, a closet kind of thing, because I have like a linen closet that I have tons of space in, that I could use for paperwork. I've got this cupboard right here, doesn't have a lot in it anymore, Since we got our homeschool cabinet that you saw I pulled down, that opened up a lot of storage room for us, but I just haven't gotten any type of storage stuff, if that makes sense. So that's on my agenda for the new year. And I guess that is it today, because I'm just going to do some quick, just basic pickup. You can see I have books sitting there. Some of them are library books, some of them are ours, so I'm just going to separate those out. I'm going to make dinner, and then when everybody goes, oh my gosh, that's annoying. And then when everybody goes to bed, I'm going to sweep the floor. So that's it. So I hope you enjoyed my homeschool and clean with me video. Let me know. And we'll see you next time, guys. Until next time, happy homeschooling, happy cleaning, just happy whatever. We'll see you next time, guys.